A Russian court has denied WNBA star Brittany Griner's appeal. Griner argued in court that the sentence for her drug conviction does not fit the crime.
I don't understand the first court's decision to give 1 year less than the max when I've been here almost 8 months and people with more severe crimes have gotten less than what I was given.
But the judge in the case maintained her 9-year sentence. Foreign correspondent Marcus Moore joins me live from London now with more on this. Marcus, what's the latest?
Well, Diane, the latest is that Brittany Griner will stay in custody there in Russia and will continue to serve a 9-year sentence on this drug smuggling case. Certainly, the judge's decision is not all that surprising. People expected that this would be the case, but certainly there was hope that in the potential that her sentence could be reduced or that her conviction be overturned altogether. But at this point, she will stay in that prison cell where she attended the meeting today, that court hearing. She was not physically present in court. Instead, it was a video link. And what was significant about that, Diane, was the fact that we were seeing Brittany Griner for the first time since August when she was sentenced to 9 years in prison. And we also, as you just heard, we heard her voice for the very first time as she implored that court to change the sentence. But as you know, it will remain unchanged at this point.
Now, Marcus, how did the judge reach this decision and what happens next?
Well, it's important to note, Diane, that the judge only deliberated or thought about this for under half an hour. So the decision was made pretty quickly. Of course, her attorneys tried to get the judge to consider at the very least that there were mistakes made in the first court hearing and that perhaps that would give the judge some leeway or some reason to reduce her sentence. And all of that presumably was considered. But it is also worth noting that U.S. officials believe that all of this has been a sham and that it was a foregone conclusion what the judge would decide, and that Brittany Griner is being held, wrongfully being detained in Russia.
Now, the U.S. has said that, as you mentioned, that Griner is being wrongfully detained by Russia and has been negotiating for her release for months now. So what's the latest on those talks? Does this impact that?
Yeah, well, you know, this certainly could be seen as a step in those negotiations in the sense that the Russian legal process, we are watching it work, and that this was one of the legal avenues that she was expected to take, appealing the conviction and the sentence. But at this point, we know, according to officials, that the negotiations, the backroom talks have continued, but how much progress has been made remains unclear. But certainly there has not been as much progress as they would hope, as Brittany Griner and the other American, Paul Whelan, are still being detained in Russia.
All right, Marcus Moore, we appreciate you staying on top of this for us. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.